Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. These are my tips for clear skin. So as you can probably see, my skin isn't completely clear, but it's pretty good, I would say, for a 17-year-old girl. This is the way my skin looks in natural lighting. I have a little bit, it's pretty much cleared up, but there was a little bit of breakout up here, then around my eyebrows. This is kind of the worst that my skin gets. I am currently sick as well, so I'm sorry about that. This is also a little while later. I just wanted to show you with natural lighting that was a bit better than in the video what my skin normally looks like. I tend to just get a little bit like around my nose and sometimes under here from makeup, a little bit on my chin, which is usually hormonal, and then up here from getting my brows done. But yeah, so these are my kind of tips and tricks for what I do. A lot of these will also help with your hair. They kind of go hand in hand. So yeah, let's get on. Hi guys, sick editing Kira here. The lighting isn't great. I need to figure out a more permanent setup and get like lighting and a tripod and stuff. But the lighting isn't great. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's it, yeah, pretty much. So number one, it's a cliche for a reason, drink water. I like drinking out of water bottles, so get a water bottle that you like, and then you have like a large amount of water with you, and just take it with you wherever you go. If you're going to be out for a long time, take your water with you by your bed. Water, school, college, uni, work, whatever. Water, take it with you, drink it. I would say like 3 of these a day is pretty good. It's on like, I don't know exactly how big this is, but I'm sure you guys can kind of tell. 3 of these a day is pretty good, I would say. I don't know exactly how much that is. That's kind of how much I aim for every day. It's more like 2.5, but you know. And that just helps because obviously it helps flush your skin out and keeping you hydrated, making you look young, youthful, not having dry skin. Like, it's a cliche for a reason. It also really helps with your mental health, which I didn't know. But yeah, just being hydrated is good all round. And then kind of leading on to that, number 2, you need to eat right. Plenty of fruit, plenty of vegetables. Again, foods that have high water content are good, and lots of vitamins, minerals. If you're eating a lot of sugary stuff, drinking a lot of sugary drinks, you're just not gonna have that great skin. It's a fact of life. You need to be eating right. That doesn't mean like never eating ice cream. I have ice cream every single day in smoothies shakes that I put fruit in. So it's just about getting everything in the right quantity so that you're not just eating unhealthily. And again, it's not restricting what you eat by any means. In fact, doing that makes your skin worse, as does eating too much. It's just about getting the right amount of nutrients so that your skin is able to thrive. There are certain foods that are going to put more kind of a redness into your skin, like tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, so it doesn't affect me. But just things like that, you know, you can be aware of. By no means should you not eat what you like, because it's not gonna, you know, make you look great, but like quantity is a big thing. So yeah, just watch what you're eating. Number 3 is being too stressed. Being stressed is gonna make you have dry skin, have hormonal breakouts because your hormone levels are all out of whack. Like, being stressed is one of the worst things for your skin. It can age you, it's gonna give you like lines and wrinkles. Obviously you can't help your stress, but what you can do is try and combat that with relaxation time, things that you can, you know, reliably depend on to give you that kind of sanctuary throughout the week, whether that's like a bubble bath, some tea, you know, they're having a room that you enjoy being in. It doesn't necessarily have to be your bedroom, but like finding a space that keeps you calm, meditation, things like that, just to make sure that your stress levels aren't too high, because that really will impact your skin. I know it like sounds kind of strange, but yeah, it affects all elements of you. If your mind's out of whack, then your body's going to be out of whack. So just, it's finding that balance in life, I guess. Number 4 is changing your sheets to being silk. I just have a silk pillowcase because it's good for your hair and your skin, but if you are sleeping on cotton, that can give you like lines and wrinkles and things. And also cotton absorbs oils from your skin and kind of holds them in the sweat and things. So if you sleep on silk, it doesn't do that to the same degree. And also making sure you're changing your sheets regularly is gonna make a big difference. Like, you have to make sure that you're not just like rolling around in your own sweat, and yeah, just, it's not good for your skin. Number 5 is making sure you have a skincare routine that works for you. Everybody has different skin, but everybody's gonna need a cleanser, a moisturizer, preferably one with sun cream in it for the day, and then a moisturizer for the night. That's gonna be a more like moisturizing, heavier kind of a thing. Oils, serums, all things like that, they can get kind of pricey quickly, but if you're on a budget, those are kind of the 3 things you need. If you have a lot of blackheads, I really recommend salicylic acid soap, and just put it on your breakouts, not all over your face. That also can work on your body. Or retinol, but only put it on at night, otherwise it can damage your skin. A retinol serum is really good, and your skincare should go like thinnest thing to thickest thing in order that you put them on. Personally, I like foaming face washes. I don't know, I just think that they make me feel like I'm cleaning my skin, which is probably a bit of like a placebo effect, but I like the foaming ones. My one has tea tree, I think, so I find that that's really good for cleaning my skin. Find what works for you. I love Nivea products, but again, find what works for you. Not Nivea face wash, didn't like Nivea face wash, but find what works for you and roll with that. Changing up your skincare is gonna make your skin go a little bit wobbly for a while, so I would say unless anything is burning, causing any kind of allergic reaction, try and stick with it for a couple of days or weeks, just so you can see what is like actually the skincare not working versus your skin just being, you know, a bit finicky with you changing products. Number 6, like doing too much skincare. Don't do that. I know I just said do skincare, but don't do too much. If you're doing too much, again, that's gonna throw you out of whack and it's not gonna be good. So if you're like doing nose pore strips every day and applying tons of different like exfoliating things and doing moisturizing things, aren't too bad, but if you're doing tons and tons of stripping things, that's not going to be good for your skin. That's just not going to be good for your skin. Don't do it. Like, please don't do that. Make sure that you're like reading the box, doing your research, making sure you know how often you should be using these things, because otherwise it is going to have negative impacts on your skin. Number 7 is wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash under your nails when you're washing your face. If you're using face cloths, wash them regularly. Like, if you're someone who has super long nails, like so much bacteria gets under there, make sure you're cleaning yourself properly. Like, try not to touch your face too much. I'm so guilty of this, but try not to touch your face too much. And if you are touching your face a lot, this is kind of another point, I guess. if you are touching your face, like if you do this a lot, try and move it so it's kind of like here, like around your ear, around your hair, and slowly kind of fade it down until you're not touching so much, because it's really hard to kind of get out of that lazy habit. But kind of move it further along, just be conscious of what you're doing, and eventually you should get yourself out of doing it. I don't do it as much as I used to, but especially if you like get a lot of chin breakouts, like doing that all the time, not good for your skin at all. Also, like, as a girl, is this point number 8? Point number 7, whichever it is, like, you're just gonna get hormonal breakouts. All of this is pretty much hormonal for me. You're gonna get hormonal breakouts. There's not a whole lot you can do about it, but just don't always be putting on heavy makeup, heavy concealers or anything. If you cannot wear makeup, don't wear makeup, because it's just gonna clog up your pores. I understand, like, it makes you feel better, you enjoy the process, so on and so forth. I'm not saying never wear makeup, just make sure, like, if you're gonna be sat at home all day, do you really need to have like really heavy makeup on? Absolutely not. If you're just running out, do you need to have really heavy makeup on? Absolutely not. And this will also help with your confidence. Like, if you're always wearing makeup, then when you're not wearing it, it can kind of make you feel a little bit like self-conscious. So just try and not wear too much heavy makeup all the time, because I swear it's, whenever I don't wear makeup very often, if I put like foundation on for a couple of hours, I already see that my skin is starting to break out. So just be careful, be aware of your products, and try not to do it. There's also alternative things you can do, like having a tinted moisturizer or a tinted serum rather than a foundation, or like you can get these like collagen things that go under your eyes, which can help with eye bags, which would fall under skincare, I'd say, rather than makeup, which can help. Things like that. Look into it, look what's in your budget. I'm sorry about the bird. Look what is going to work for your skin, and try and improve your looks, if that's your aim with makeup, through skincare rather than through makeup, because makeup will just clog your pores and make everything worse. Number 9 is, like, with what you're wearing, like your clothes and your hair and things, make sure that's clean, especially like your hair. Like, I have all kind of breakouty bits up here because my hair needs a wash and I've been lazy. And if you're constantly putting on jumpers and things that aren't clean, it's gonna impact your skin when you're just constantly rubbing muck and dirt onto your face and having oils from your hair going into your hairline. I'm a big culprit of this. So just be aware of that, and be aware of how often, if you're getting a lot of breakouts on your forehead, around the sides here, especially if you have a fringe, maybe you need to be washing your hair more or growing out your fringe so that it's not on, like, all over your forehead, like with oily hair. Try I don't have particularly oily hair, so I think I've gone a week now without washing my hair, so I can't really give any tips, but like, try and like research, do things, make sure you're cleaning your hair often, make sure you're cleaning like your forehead often enough, like make sure you're pulling back that fringe when you're washing your hair, and even just washing your fringe, make sure you're doing things like that, because that really will impact your skin. And make sure you're cleaning like where your eyebrows are, especially if you wear a lot of eyebrow products, like making sure you're just cleaning that area, because my breakouts around my eyebrows are actually usually because I thread and wax. They're not too bad at the minute, but yeah, also things like threading and waxing around your eyebrows, for me it causes my acne around there, but yeah, it's doing pretty good at the moment. So yeah, that last one I did not give a point, but yeah, number 10, like, try and find a method of like waxing or plucking or whatever that's not gonna impact around here, if you can, if you really care about it. I found that waxing doesn't make me break out as much as threading. Plucking makes me break out the least, but I get more ingrown hairs, if that makes sense. So I like waxing. I like the look of threading best, but I like waxing best overall. I also just enjoy the feeling of the hot wax, which maybe that's a bit strange. But yeah, so if you made it this far, well done. It's been kind of rambly and we've had Birdie in the background. But please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you in the next one.